Hello, this is Palico Padge and welcome back to another episode of the Curious Expedition with Mods. We are currently playing with Captain Jean-Luc Picard and we're doing awfully well. We're in numero uno spot on certain death difficulty with a little bit of moolah coming in, and generally I couldn't be happier. I'm hesitating because I feel that the game isn't going to let us complete this playthrough. I think when you start a game in this game with whichever character you want, it's already predetermined on whether you're going to fail at some point or not. The odds just get stacked against you to the point where you just can't possibly cope and it all gets taken away from you. And I think after such a successful run through the last time we played, I don't think it's going to let me do it again. But I'm saying this, and there's actually nothing has gone wrong. Maybe I'm just in a little bit of a pessimistic mood. Maybe this is the hangover from the celebration of 200 episodes, and I'm just feeling a bit more sort of about it, you know, headache, wondering what I got up to the night before. They didn't really celebrate it. It was more of a celebration by getting a takeaway in and watching your favourite movie as opposed to going out and party. But hey ho, we don't hold that against anyone. I am a parent after all these days. But anyway, enough jibber jabber, let's crack on, shall we? We have the old dry lands, which is alright. We have the defiled desert, but again, nothing to shout home about. However, we do have the dark corrupted lands. This has 4 temples. We're going to need some rope, that's for sure. And 4 shrines and a temple. That's what I meant to say. Plus 2 villages, so, you know, people can start, you know, shouting at us. Shouting at us, is that the right word? I don't know. My head's all over the place. It's been a very long day. Had a terrible night's sleep with the baby. He's got a cold. Let's crack on. Dark corrupted lands as it stands. After a good night's rest, at least someone had one, we boarded the ship. I had a little time before the ship would be ready, so I imagined what lay beyond the horizon. Soon after my arrival, the trader approached me. He was impatient to see the idol we had obtained / stolen. Ah yes, I forgot about the idol. What a celebration that was. We stole a sacrilegious artifact. Is that even the right word? Maybe this should just be a quiet playthrough today. I'm really not feeling it. I think it's been one of those episodes where my words are all over the place, so I do apologise. Let's just hand over the idol, shall we? We handed over the idol. A smile even brightened his face as he turned the idol in his hands. I can't even say the words on the screen, let alone things I'm supposed to think up on the fly. My life. 100 reward though. I obtained new funds as thank you for our endeavour. A military chap approached me and spoke of a deserter who had abandoned his post. I would be suitably rewarded if I could return with him. You know what? Let's do it. The only reason I'm going to do it is because if I remember rightly, the corrupted lands are housed by abominations. Villages of abominations. And we've got 2 abomination villages. I'd like to see how this deserter does with the abominations. Not that I think it's going to affect this, but hey-ho. The soldier complimented our honour as I accepted his request. Awesome. He saluted me and wished us luck before leaving the harbour. The news of my glorious adventures had spread, so I was not surprised to see that stories of my exploits had lured all manner of intrigued personalities. Many new recruits showed up, hungry for glory and adventure. Who did I want to recruit? No time for love here, I'm afraid. At long last, the ship was ready to head for distant shores. Well, I got rid of a gun in the last round. We have 5 spaces. We don't really have to worry about food, unless we really want to worry about food. I am, however, going to take both the rope and the climbing equipment, because we have lots of shrines and we don't know where the ropes will be used up or the climbing equipment will be used up, so it's worth keeping hold of those. We don't have to worry about torches. We've got plenty of bullets because we put them in the hold of the boat last time around. We've got plenty of medicine. I mean, do I take the canvases? Give Data something to do? I think so. Let's take the canvases. We can always scrap them, can't we? Do I take Mama's sticky ribs? Don't really stack very far, do they? That's the only thing. No, we'll leave them. I mean, I've got plenty of money left. It'd just be a case of stacking stuff on top of stuff now, which seems a bit pointless. I mean, I could take the machetes. That'll get used up pretty quick, I suppose. And with that, I'm done. With that, I'm done. All right, let's go. Expedition 4. Here's hoping for a smooth one. As I said, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Oh, look. So we go from pure blue seas into red mush. Never good. We're in a 6 regions world. Awesome. I was deeply absorbed in my studies about this area as the shoreline rose in the morning mist. We had arrived and it was time to sally forth. Cool. Don't have a lot of space, do we? Do not have a lot of space. Hey ho. Let's begin. Well, we've got one thing to aim at, so we might as well aim for that, I suppose. We'll do a big loop. I'm saying that, though, that might be a slightly written off region. Maybe, possibly. Oh. A portal already. What to do? What to do? You know what? I'm going to come back to this portal. We need to make our way back to the ship at some point anyway. And if we go into the portal, we're bound to find more treasures. By which point, hopefully, we've used up a bit of the amenities that we have in our stock at the moment and be able to create more space in order to bring more treasures home. Or else we'll be dumping stuff right at the start, which I don't want to do. So we're going to move on. We're going to move on. Let's go to there. Oh, lots of question marks here. And a cave. Oh, and a strawberry. We approached a cave. Its opening seemed to lead deep into the mountain. We required a torch in order to venture forth safely. We've got a pumpkin lantern. Oh, geez. We used our pumpkin lantern to illuminate our descent. We found a small cavern strewn with the debris of what seemed to be a failed expedition. The few remnants were long rotten. All the bones we found had been cracked open and it seemed sucked empty of marrow. We were delighted to see that one of the corpses was still clinging to useful equipment. What you got? Oh! Alright, well, we'll take the rope. What are these? Fire, and water drain. I mean, we can sell them worst case scenario. We can sell the map worst case scenario. That'll do. 22. I mean, might as well go to the other side. Oh, okay, right. So, let's explore. We arrived at a rock overhang. It would serve as a basic shelter against the elements. Let's paint the landscape. Lovely. Oh. Right. So, it goes into a folder. That's good, because it means these will stack. Data set up his equipment and began to capture the view. Later that day, he had finished the piece, and I could see he was rather proud of the outcome. Ah. Let's rest. We decided it would be a good idea to stay here and allowed everyone to rest. The mood was buoyant as I ordered wood to be gathered for a fire. After dinner, I performed some experiments with my compass and noticed that the needle behaved unusually. Perchance a natural magnetic site was interfering with it. Yeah, just up here, northwest. Could do a trade some stuff. After days of resting, we prepared to head out again. The imposing rock overhang had been a great shield against the elements. Let's rest again. I noticed Worf observing me curiously. That's fine. Nothing to worry about there. Oh, except that flooding. That's alright. It's got nothing of importance around there. Good to note, though. And let's leave. On to whatever you may be. Oh. Alright. I'm sure I only said we had the one. That's fine. We shall carry on. We shall carry on. Oh, God. Oh, we got the smoky things. We got spiders. Oh, that could be a written off area. That's not too bad. Let's come around to here. Another cave. Abominations. That looks very pyramidy. Let's... Oh, we didn't pick up any dynamite, did we? Alright, let's not go to the cave for the time being. Let us carry on. Let us carry on. Let's see if we can get to there without fighting anything. What the hell are you? Spiked bear. Right, okay, so eat some of you. Stack them up. Up onto here. Tippity top. Eat some more. In we go. Stop! Oh, golden seal. Okay, that's what we're doing this time around. Right, well, let's attack the spiked bear. Well, no, let's eat first. And then attack the spiked bear. Just the one. 18 health. Let's use some of these bullets up. Or maybe not. Let's throw some in anyway. See what happens. Stable shot. Headshot. I'll take it. You and you. 4 there. What do you stack with? triple attack. I'm going to hold off on those. I will do a swift kick though. And then we'll hold on to those. So you next, sir. Ooh. Do you stack with the shotgun? Yeah, I suppose it's worth it. Boom. I mean, technically we lost a die there, but never mind. Ooh. I'd love to take that. Can't take that. I mean, there could be more, and they would stack. I do have dynamite. Oh, bugger. Okay, hang on. Can you tell I've had a terrible night's sleep with the kid? Right, so let's take those. Let's drop the machetes. Bugger. Bugger. Okay, let's hit this. We approached a mysterious structure that seemed to be partially made out of pure gold. We discovered a mechanism of sorts on one of the sides. I believe that with some ingenuity we could set it into motion. However, what would happen upon activation remained a mystery. After many hours of research, we were able to decrypt the seemingly ancient mechanism. All of a sudden, an enormous cosmic column of light and beautiful green snot from my son rose from the seal. Oh, there's only the one. All right. I dig it. And it's in the final bit. That's going to be a write-off, so it should be pretty easy to get to down the way round. You know what? We're going to push. We're going to push. Let's eat some of those. 26 to you. And we have a shaman. Right. Right. We could upgrade someone. I mean, at this point, do I just upgrade LaForge? I mean, if we're doing paintings this time around, we'll get more fame if we upgrade data. Or we could do Troy and get the bargaining. Might be better to do Troy. Get a bit more off the shaman. We entered a strange-looking hut. The place smelled of old dank wood with all kinds of dried herbs and other peculiar things hanging from the walls. A native shaman approached us with a wild-eyed stare as he chewed on some leaves. Very slowly, the shaman got out a box and presented his wares. Oh. Yeah. Alright, you can have the treasure map. What are these? Fertile lands, world creation, water drain, dry lands. All completely useless. However, let's go to fire and water drain. We still have no space, so I mean, I could. Do I buy the moonstone just to cover my ass? I'd have to drop something. Or do I keep these because they don't stack anyway? Maybe take a world creation just to mix it up a little. And I would drop my climbing gear. Wow, I could take it all. Have a bit of rope. I mean, I can't trade with anyone else though, can I? Because the villagers won't have anyone to trade with. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. We'll just... Because there might be people in the portal I can trade with, so that's fine. It took some effort, but after all, we came to an agreement with the shaman. Okay, fine. Let's go. All right. What the hell are you? A horror. Very much so. You know what? We've got 8 dynamite. Let's eat some... Let's do that first. Let's come back here. Let's blow a hole through there. Let's eat some more. Move to here. Eat some more. Oh, alright, we'll blow a hole there instead. Make some more. Move to there. More holes. Eat some more. Move to there and get some sanité given to us. Ooh, another question mark. The Pyramid of Gold beckoned us to victory. Resourcefulness begets success. Enter the pyramid. I had completed my journey, but for what price? Now all that was left was surviving the journey back to my vessel. I've got a horrible, horrible feeling all these shrines are going to be somewhere inaccessible. This is going to be a shrine, isn't it? Just to annoy me. Right, so we can get to there. Ooh, a village. Well, let's see if I'm right. It was obvious that the settlement had succumbed to infection long ago. Shuffling around the former village were several horrifically mutated abominations. As we approached, we saw a small pile of useful-looking items left by the entrance to the village. The shambling abominations appeared oblivious to them, and there was ample opportunity to help ourselves to the cache unhindered. Not really much of a cache, more of a lunchbox for the abominations. I'll pass, thank you. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have passed. We've learned. Abominations did not show any interest in us. We were able to investigate without feeling under threat. That's fine. As it stands, yeah, sod it. Never mind. No love lost there. We need to carry on. We need to eat, then carry on. To there. Our first shrine. Right, so let's... I mean, is it worth going north? It looks like a write-off. It looks like a write-off. I'm not going to feel too bad if we miss that. We do, however, need to blow Europe. And eat. We get up there, 20%. $44. Just so I can see the other side more than anything. Yeah. Alright. I think we'll just carry on going north. Let's eat. Let's replicate and eat. 31. Let's hit it. See what happens. A shrine above us towered. Surprisingly, time had eroded what once had been a majestic sight. One would have to climb up the face to reach the entrance. We found some sticks planted in the ground. Someone put ghastly human heads on the sharp end. Their mouths had been sewn shut as if to silence them. That's fine. Rope it. After securing everyone, we successfully scoured the towering shrine. We carefully entered a well-preserved ceremonial chamber. If this place had any riches, I knew we would find them here. Our steps echoed as we approached the sacred altar. Oh, God. Right, okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We have to make some sacrifices. Close. This was not a day for hesitation. That was exactly what we came for. There was a blinding flash, and then all was quiet. Whatever took the people, I hoped it would not take me. I hoped I didn't just wipe out humanity. Yeah. Right, so 2 slots overburdened. At this point, the black pelt has to go. Also. I think for the sake of it, let's just get rid of the shotgun. And I've got the moonstones, but I don't need the moonstones. So I could always get rid of those. But let's not scrap anything else for the time being. Let's carry on north. Strawberry. We want to blow you up. And eat. Let's just pop over to here. And see if there's any way across. Definitely not. That's a write-off. Awesome. On to here. I do feel like that horror is sort of following us. It's definitely heading this way. Let's examine. I examined the strange man-made granite idol. The uncannily crafted eyes seemed to focus on us. Its presence made me uncomfortable, and I desired to move on. I noticed some items by the statue, which must have been put there by people from a nearby village, presumably in an attempt to appease the gods before I eradicated them from all existence. Oh, gold. Ooh. Dynamite's been very handy this time around. I'm a bit reluctant to get rid of those. Let's get rid of the moonstones. We took what was useful to us from the offerings. Cool. Dynamite. Gone. We want to get through here as quick as we can. Let's eat. And I hope we can get close to that. 37. I mean, if we have to use some medicine, it's not the end of the world. Stop. Let's take out the spiders first. We'll get rid of some more bullets. Only 2. Alright. So you. Oh. Defense, cutting riposte. Deadly riposte. Yeah, we'll do that. Then we want fatal blow. Whip cracker. Oh, stunned. Stun you, although we'll probably be able to kill you anyway. We'll just throw in the 1 and finish him off. Oh, was it 2 you had? Oh dear. Overkill. Alright, or underkill even. Let's throw out the taunt just in case. What are you? Punctuation. Kick. Kick. And on to you. We'll see what happens. Alright. Fatal blow! Ka-cha! Excuse me. We deprive the dead of anything useful. I mean, I'd love to, but I can't. Shrine? Is it really expecting me to get through all that? I can't see it happening personally. We'll see how we get on with the shrine. We're going to have to start making some seriously hard decisions soon. I finally came through a polluted fog and saw a dark structure before us. Suddenly it was as if a mass of tiny barnacles was filling my lungs. But the moment passed quickly as the door opened. I felt as if dark tendrils were reaching out of the shrine and probing my mind. I sniffed at the air like putrid feces or a roadside ditch. Then I saw the vapours, foul swaths of sickly fume tendrils rising out of tiny cracks in the floor. Oh, we can paint it. Data set up his easel, palette and paints and began his work on the shrine. Soon enough his work was done and I could see he was proud of the outcome. Awesome. Before us lay some kind of ceremonial room. It was a truly awe-inspiring sight. An altar illuminated with breathtaking ambiance stood atop a plinth. Lots of gold. Oh god. Right, so I would not leave empty-handed. The treasure was ours for the taking. The floor began to crack under the pressure of the foul gas. Below I could see a frightening mass bubble and pop. I fled outside only to see the shrine collapse in a cloud of stench so vile I could not begin to describe it. It moved fast towards us. Fine. 2 slots overburdened. Right. Okay. I think we've had our fun with the dynamite, but I can't afford to carry that anymore. And as much as I'd like to have been able to paint, I think we're best probably getting rid of the canvases at this point. And eating. Eating lots. Cool. It looks like we might be taking on a horror in a second. Oh! Did he get us first? He did. Oh! Alright. How much health do you have? 25? How many die? 2? Right. So, let's stun one of yours. Put on a Ripper Leap. And a Fatal Blow. And Wolf didn't take a hit last time, so he can taunt. And a swift kick in the nuts too. Let's throw up some tactical advantages. And throw in the one of those. So he's only got the 1 die this time around. We've got a decent... Oh. Decent shield as well. Right, so you... You? And you? Boom. Have it. We deprive the dead of anything useful. Now, we'll take your teeth. Everything else is fine. And we get to use up a little bit of this medicine as well. Awesome. So data and me. Sweet. What's this? Travel base cost plus 15%. That's not good. Right, examine the shrine. The shrine did not seem fit with anything we saw in these strange lands before. The steps, the entrance, everything was made of smooth obsidian. It seemed to suck sunlight. I felt as if dark tendrils were reaching out of the shrine and probing my mind. We found some sticks planted firm in the ground. That's good. Let's enter. If this place had any riches, I knew we would find them here. We found a stone altar that was covered in ancient writings. Oh! Right, let's take it all. I'm going to take the moonstone. I'm going to tell you why in a second. This was not a day of hesitation. The artifact would sit atop the altar no longer. There was a blinding flash and then all was quiet again. Right, so as it stands at this point, we have explored as much as the map is willing to let us. However, we have no sanity left. We are overburdened. And other than this one question mark here, we've discovered everything we need to discover. I think at this point, we are going to zap back to the boat, offload all our goods, and end the episode here. And the next time around, we're going to head northwards and then look at these portals here. Possibly go to this question mark. It's probably going to be a shrine, no my luck. And we're going to take as much as we bloody can from this place. So with that all being said, homebound. Tip tap top. Return to the ship. Oh, in fact, no, let's not do that. Let's go back to the expedition. Eat. Then return to the ship. Access the storage. Get rid of all this. Anything else? I mean, we could keep these. They're not really in the way, are they? Yeah, so that's good. So close that. More space. Awesome. Let us rest. See if anything happens. All this travelling led us to inherently know each other's perks, habits and foibles. We discussed our different childhoods, which awarded me a greater appreciation of my team. William Riker told me about how he was attacked by a big deer when he was a child. Since then, he had bore a deep distrust against them. As a child, Data dreamt of becoming a sailor. Alright. Once more, we're feeling. Rest overnight. Nothing went on. That's fine. And on that note, we shall end the episode here. So we're in a good place. We've got lots of gold we're taking back guaranteed, unless we lose the ship, which I'm hoping we don't. We have plenty of space and protection as far as bullets are concerned, and food from the replicator, so nothing to worry about there. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I mean, it could all still go wrong, but the outset is good. So we shall leave it here and pick it up next time around. Thank you for watching. I apologise about this episode. I've been very bitty. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. And I'm knackered. And I'm probably going to come down in a cold in the next episode by the time my son passes it on to me. So a like is appreciated. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.